Welcome back to ROV Moments, simple practices to help you shift your state of consciousness. Today I'd like to share how to calm anxiety by letting go of your story. Now, if you don't consciously do something different, you're going to live your life with a constant companion, the narrative self. This is the default mode of human consciousness. It's the voice in your head who is constantly narrating life according to memories, biases, beliefs, all related to a story you're telling about you. This inner voice is constantly commenting on, comparing, evaluating, and judging everything, and it can be very convincing. These words in your head seem to describe how things are. Who would you be without this inner commentary? It feels so intimate, so personal to being you. Yet, what if this inner commentary is the source of your anxiety? And what if it's nothing more than a perspective, a biased story that you can let go? Let me give you an example. Suppose you begin to have difficulty breathing. Instantly, your narrative self comes online and begins to tell a story about this. Maybe you have coronavirus. With that thought, your mind goes to work projecting the worst possible scenarios for your health, your loved ones, and your finances. In a matter of moments, you've worked yourself into a state of anxiety based on a story your narrative self is telling you about what's going on. You've escalated the situation by telling a scary story about it. This story amps up your anxiety, and your breathing goes downhill quickly. So, what's an alternative? A powerful way to calm anxiety and support your body to know what it knows, to do what it knows how to do to be healthy, is to adopt an attitude of mindfulness by paying attention on purpose in the present moment, non-judgmentally, like a curious observer. So first you pay attention to the felt sensations of your breathing. You tune into them and notice how they ebb and flow. When you pay attention to them, you notice that they're constantly changing. You do this as a curious observer, noting the present moment qualities of your breathing with a curious attention. When you observe something, you gain a little distance from it, so you can relate to it without being consumed by it. As you calmly observe your breathing, you notice that it quiets down. You notice that you can relax and slow it down by being present with it, by just being curious about it and observing it. And as you do that, there's a calm that comes with being mindful that tends to de-escalate your anxiety and produce clarity. In this state, you sense what you need to do to move forward. So anytime you feel stress and anxiety, see if you can pause the story in your mind and adopt an attitude of mindfulness. Breathe calmly and observe present moment sensations. See if you can observe what's going on with curiosity, as if you don't know what's happening, but you're curious to understand. Breathe and observe until you feel a quiet clarity. In this state of quiet clarity, you'll know what to do. So anytime you feel anxious, ask yourself, is it possible to approach this moment without telling a story about it? Simply being present to what is happening and calmly observing it until you sense what to do. Thank you for your practice.